Hey viewers, this is Ganesh and you guys are welcome to Today I'm gonna talk about DNS, which means domain name system. So what is this DNS and what does it do? DNS is nothing but a simple protocol which helps the client to access a web page in the web server. If you are the client and you are looking for the Google web page, then DNS helps you to find the Google web page from the web servers. But why you need DNS? Let me explain. In case of human beings, if we want to call a person, we call them by their name. But in computer networks, in internet, the web pages and servers are called using their IP address. So, it is highly not possible actually to know all the IP address of all the web pages and servers. So, we need a resolver or some type of prototype to get the IP address from the domain name which we want to enter. Which we want to access. So, this DNS accesses the IP address of the web page which we want. Now you can understand why DNS is used in this computer networks. To keep it simple, we can say that this DNS resolve the domain name and gets the IP address so that we can easily access the web page what we want to access. Now let me break down the working of DNS by 6 steps. That is, the steps will be very easy and it will be in the same order that it won't change. First step is query. Second one is root servers. And the third one is TLD name servers. Fourth one is authoritative name servers. And fifth step is website appearance. And you can leave the sixth step because it's a kind of manual process, that is automatic process, that is cache storage. Now let me explain it through a hierarchy or some tree cycle like that. First, at the top there will be user. Over here the resolver. Resolver is nothing but the internet service provider. And here the root. Root is nothing but root servers. This one. And then TLD and ANS. ANS is nothing but authoritative name servers. The first step is querying. Querying is nothing but you will be asking, that is, the user will be asking the resolver that I want the IP address of the some domain, maybe google.com. google.com. So you will be typing the google.com in your tab and will be giving the search, giving a search, so that you will be asking the resolver to find the IP address of the given domain. The resolver will immediately check in its cache memory. Even before the user asks, the user will be also checking in its cache memory over here. After that domain is not available in that cache memory, it will be asking to the resolver, and the resolver will be automatically checking into the cache memory. After finding that the asked domain is not found in that cache, the resolver will be asking to the root server whether you have the IP address of the google.com or what. Like that, the resolver will be asking to the root server. The root server in return gives the top level domain address, that is .com, .net, whatever it may be, that is called as a top level domain, and the root server provides the information of the top level domain server. So using this top level domain server, the resolver asks the top level domain servers whether you have the IP address of the google.com, but eventually or unfortunately top level domain servers will not be having any of the IP addresses. In turn, it gives the IP address of the authoritative name server. Authoritative name server's IP. This helps the resolver to approach the authoritative name server for asking the IP address of the google.com. This authoritative name server should know and must know all the information about the website. So this authoritative name server will be giving the IP address of the whatever website you have asked. So first step is querying, which is the user will be asking the resolver. Second step is the root server. Third one is the top level domain, and fourth one is the authoritative name server. Authoritative name server eventually gives the IP address of the requested page, and the resolver will be getting that and storing it in its cache, so that it will be used for further searches, and then the resolver provides the exact IP address of the search domain. So we will be getting the website which we have asked for with simple domain names without knowing the any kind of IP addresses. By this, easily the DNS system breaks out the domain name and gives us the IP address and gets whatever website we require to see. Yeah, that's it for today, and please do subscribe the channel Getsmart Technologies. You can expect upcoming videos regarding computer architecture, computer networks, aptitude, monetizing from online, apps and software, even cricket and many more. Most of the easy topics will be covered, and you can follow me to get thorough in engineering easy topics actually. And if you want any topics to be covered, please do leave your comments, and I will be making the video as soon as possible. And if you want to clarify any doubts also, you can just leave it in comment. Please do subscribe. Thank you.